So 4 years go by the time Joe put me in a group, I had all of this, what became the essence of Run DMC. I had all of that just waiting to be unleashed.
At one point, Run DMC had every kid in the country singing every word to their records.
3 kings from Queens made rap music in the b-boy stance a global phenomenon. Joseph Simmons, Daryl McDaniels, and Jason Mizell dubbed themselves the Kings of Rock, better known as Run DMC.
Whether you thought you were influenced by Run DMC or not, you were. You had no choice because they shifted the paradigm of culture.
You couldn't hate Run DMC. When Run DMC was hot, there was no one that didn't like him. No one.
You know, they make these records at first, and the records are completely revolutionary because they represent such a break sonically with all the rap that precedes it. It's so stark by comparison to the records that had come out prior to that, okay? So, boom, that's a shock wave that goes through young black America to begin with.
You guys were the first people that I ever heard bring in rock and roll. Anybody take it as any kind of like musical defamation?
Me and Run wasn't sure of it. Jay, rest in peace, he was like, yo, this is revolutionary. And the typical DJ crate were those funk records, was those disco records, and those same crates were rock records that the DJs, Bambaataa, Charlie Chase would play, and the MC would run their mouths.
Do you remember what particular ones that they used a lot?
Yep, Walk This Way, Aerosmith.
Okay.
Oh my God, the feeling of these two acts, Run DMC and Aerosmith, coming together for this song and the visual and the video. It was jaw-dropping.
Run DMC kind of did that with Walk This Way. It brought these two worlds together that had so much in common. The rock world and the hip-hop world had so much in common. It was loud, it was youthful, it was boisterous, it was stuff that parents didn't like. Turn it down. Any music, it's like turn it down, has something in common with other music. It's like turn it down, whether it be punk, metal, whatever. And it's funny because when those two came together, in the social scene, it used to be like, oh, this is heavy metal guys, screw those guys, we're gonna be over here with our clique. In a weird way, it kind of brought some of those people together.
Now, once you see it, you're like, it can be done. You have to see it, or else people will tell you it can't be done. Someone has to be the pioneer that breaks it. You could have a rock band with black singer and not do it rapish, do it rockish, and bust ass. So I kind of like, they might have been the ones that inspired me to always try to do the undoable.